it's Ian from Jobu Design. If you ever wanted to use flash with your gimbal head and you're not sure what to use, you should probably look at getting one of our top mount flash brackets. You can put the flash right on the camera, but what happens is you'll end up with the flash being very, very close to the center of the lens itself, and that'll increase the chance of getting a red eye effect in birds. We often call it steel eye because it's not really a red effect on many of our avian subjects. So if you use our top mount flash bracket, it helps get the flash up and out of the way and really helps with that reduction of that effect. Now the flash bracket itself is made from a single piece of solid aluminum, very strong, very lightweight, about 4 ounces. It attaches onto top mount gimbals, which means the gimbal has a quick release on the bottom plane, not on the side plane. So when you go to install a gimbal, a lens into the gimbal head, it drops down into there. Thus, it's a top mount type of gimbal. The flash bracket itself is 3/4 of an inch wide, which means you need 3/4 of an inch of room on your replacement foot or your lens plate to install it. So if you have a 2.5 inch long foot, you would be installing something like our Surefoot NX1 3.5 inch long plate. Gives you 3/4 of an inch to an inch of room, which is just enough. So here we have a 4.5 inch plate. It slides right onto the front end, and with a quick turn of the knob, it is very securely fastened. Now this will only fit a double dovetail style of lens plate. So if you're not sure, check your plate. It does have V grooves on both sides and not a simple trapezoid. That's the right kind of plate you want to be looking for. It has to be arca-swiss compatible, and more than likely it needs to be made in North America because there are 2 different floating standards up there. Check out our blog to find out more information on that. Now when you go to put it on the gimbal head, we do recommend that the gimbal be on your right when you're shooting. I'll show you why. You take your lens, you drop it into the gimbal, very straightforward. Flash bracket, open the knob about a 1/4 turn, slides onto the toe end of the lens plate, and it's installed. Now why do you want it in this position? Well, when you pop it off, it stays attached to the lens. This is quite a secure fit. I mean, this lens in camera weighs about 6 pounds, and one little screw will hold it quite well. So it becomes very handy for quick and dirty photography. When I pop it off the gimbal, you start shooting up into the trees to be more agile. Now we put it back in here. As far as Jobu goes, we're done our half, but you do need a few pieces from Canon or Nikon or Pentax, wherever you got the rest of your equipment from. Namely, you need a flash and you need an offshoot cord. An offshoot cord looks something like an old school type of telephone cable, and check the manufacturer's directions for how to install it. They're not necessarily straightforward. On the Canons, it installs from the rear onto the camera, and the cable is seemingly the wrong way, attaching from the front onto the top end of the flash bracket. After that, flash slides in and drops down. And you can see with this setup, you have the flash roughly 13-14 inches above the center of the lens. And that's basically it. It's very straightforward, very lightweight, and very handy if you want to go shooting handheld. You're ready to go. If you got any other questions about how to use this flash bracket, feel free to drop us a line at sales@jobu-design.com or check out our website and blog for lots of great tips. Thanks.